Hi, and welcome to Marshie's Inspired Studio. If this is your first time, welcome. I know you're here because you're probably a woman of my generation, and you're probably a solo traveler that loves to go on adventures. So, before I dive into how to get your shore excursions, I want to let you know that I am the author of Grandparent Memories from the Heart and 13 Interactive Challenges to Self-Discovery. You can find those links below. All right, so let's dive in. So, if you've been following me for any length of time, you know that I love to travel and that I cruise a lot. Well, I found this last minute deal, and I mean last minute, abroad for the trip of my lifetime. It's on my vision board in my bathroom. But anyway, all of a sudden, here I am, 30 days out, and I'm having to get all this stuff ready for Barcelona and Venice. And so what I wanted to do was share some, my journey with you, basically. So one of the things is shore excursions. Now, sometimes when you book out last minute, shore excursions can be gobbled up through the cruise ship. I always say do the cruise ship first, okay? So what do I want to share with you? There are some alternatives. My heart sunk when I was trying to book this particular going to Doge place in St. Mark's Basilica with a tour, but I'm only there this day. What am I gonna do? What do I do? I got you, girl. All right, so this is what we're doing. So I'm going to show you how to do some different alternatives. So what I ended up doing, let me go back over there, is I ended up going to GetYourGuide. So GetYourGuide is a shore excursion place that you can go to. Now, this place, which is very important, is it tells you when to arrive, you pick the time, the price, what is there. Understand, skip the line. Skip the line. This is a big deal. Skip the line. You want a ticket that has skip the line. If it doesn't have skip the line, just keep trying to find one that does, because those lines can be 2 or 3 hours long, and you don't want to stand there. And besides, I can't stand in one space very long. I just can't do it. So you're looking for something to skip the line. Okay. So it tells you what's not included, frequently asked questions, but they have other shore excursions that are available. So this is a big deal, and it's called GetYourGuide. All right, so this is an alternative for you. Now, I have 3, so that was the first one. The next one is Viator, and I've had to use this on some of my shore excursions. Now, one of the reasons I'm showing these 3 to you versus the ones on the ship is the ship didn't have anything for Venice or Venezuela, really. I mean, not Venezuela, I'm sorry, Venice or Barcelona. So as a result, I was like, oh crap, what am I going to do? Well, I ended up doing something through Viator, which is great. So all you do is, let's say you put in Venice, Italy. Okay, when are you going? Let's say here to here, and you say apply. All right, and it's going to show you everything that is available. All right, which is awesome. So like here, if you want a Doge Palace, skip the line. You are looking for something that is skip the line. From gondola rides to whatever you're wanting to do. Okay, so that's important. Now, there is another one that I normally do as my standby, and it's called Shore Excursions Group. All right, so what it does is it really works with the cruise lines. So in this case, you put in Norwegian, my ship, what's my ship? It's the Pearl. When am I leaving? I'm leaving on the 26th. Search. Now, what I love about this is they are guaranteed not to leave you. All right? So this is always my first place I go to look first. So you'll see here it does have Barcelona. So it has the itinerary of the cruise ship. And then it goes down to where I'm going to be, right? So it says view Shore Excursions. So I'm looking and I'm going, okay, that doesn't really give me much. It didn't really give me much. I don't want to pay $615. I don't want to be doing this shore excursion all day. So this wasn't where I wanted to be. You know, I wanted to do Doge and see the islands. So the thing is, this didn't really give it to me. So I was like, no, that's why I went in to over here to Get Your Guide. So Get Your Guide had different places, and this is what I ended up going with. So my point is, Viator and Shore Excursions Group are really good places to go. So depending on where you are, what your itinerary is, this is the one I go to first, right? And I bought some through here, okay? Now, one of them got canceled. I was going to, I think it was in Croatia. There was like this muzzle one, and it got canceled, right? And so I was like, okay, I'm going to have to pick something else. So I did, and I had to do something outside of the Ship and Shore Excursions Group. I had to go do, find a different food tour that I wanted, and I did. But what I'm saying is there's a method to the madness, all right? So that method, if you're anything like me and you're technically challenged, put it in the comments below. All right, so there's 3 options. I don't want you to panic like I did and was like, what am I going to do? I'm coming all the way to Venice and I can't see Doge Palace. I can't go in to see Basila. You know, what is happening here? So I went to Shore Excursions first. Wasn't there. Then I went to Get the Guide, and that's the one I picked. However, I compared Viator versus Shore Get Your Guide. And there was one that was 6 hours, better value with the Viator, but it was 6 hours. And I was like, oh man, I'm at the end of my trip. I'm too tired. I don't think I want to do that. It's great value. I think it'll be awesome. And I really debated because the other one that I ended up choosing through Get Guide was only 2.5 hours long. So you have to compare them to see what you're getting. But normally their prices are pretty comparable. All right. But make sure when you're going to Barcelona and Venice that you're skipping lines, because you didn't get all the way there. You didn't work hard to be on this dream vacation to stand in some line, right? Just don't do it. Don't stand in a line and get a tour, because the tour guide is going to give you more essence and give you more flavor and a more enriched experience. Okay, be blessed and let me know when you're going. Bye.